Hey guys, welcome to our film, Alberta Bound. This is, of course, the director's cut. So myself and Mr. Craig are here to discuss the film, our documentary piece on how to make a digital story. Going to Mountainhorse was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. The big thing, too, is that we had the opportunity to re-enter the classroom, which is always a great experience. I mean, we got to work with 6 awesome kids.
Yeah.
And we did just that.
Well, it was a little bit of a makeshift project as we started to put it together, so we had to put a variety of different pieces together in order for us to build the project with the kids.
Yeah, so when we first started the project with the kids, I thought, how are we going to tackle this? What kind of program are we going to use? And it kind of took us a while to narrow it down to Photo Story, and I think the reason we went forward with that was the kids already had Photo Story on their machines.
And I think the kids had some experience with Photo Story, so that helped too. A lot of them knew how to work that program. When we first started to look at the project, we did a survey, and that survey really was to tell us a little bit about the kids, so that we kind of knew how to work with them.
But also to see any differentiation you might need as educators.
No, that's a great way, because it opens the conversation up, because what better way than to talk about themselves? After that, we went into a practice story, so they had to write a story for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the story was based on really anything. We left it open-ended, and again, it's just another part of formative assessment. We wanted to see their capabilities and their creativity. Who are we going to have to guide a little more than others? And basically, what kind of stories do they want to tell? It's another way to see what their interests are and backgrounds and things like that, especially confidence around, 2 strange guys who have come in the classroom and are now like, tell us stories, entertain us.
After that, we took on a poem. We kind of went with the whole I am Canadian, but we did I am Albertan, so we lined it up a little bit with the social studies program and trying to work on identity and get them to kind of do something, telling them a number of things about themselves in that poem.
Yeah, so in terms of curriculum outcomes, this tied in nicely with the social studies curriculum, as well as hit a number of ELA objectives. So in that sense, it's cross-curricular, as well as incorporating ICT into it. This project was pretty powerful in the sense of achieving a lot of curriculum outcomes. After doing the poem about themselves, we started guiding them away from paper and onto machines in order to start collecting resources for this project. We didn't want to be left empty-handed, so
but we did storyboard first.
Yeah, we did some storyboarding, which is great reflective practice and
metacognition.
Yeah, a lot of metacognition and just planning preparation, right? So instead of just setting them loose and grabbing a bunch of random photos, they did some storyboarding about what they're going to feature in their story. What are the important parts? And then it's interesting because you can see kind of what their priorities are.
Yeah, Photo Story itself, it offered quite a few things. They could put the pics in, they could do text, voice, they were able to put in music and all their transitions. So it was a pretty complete, simple program, but a complete program for what we needed to do. So they created that digital story from it.
Once they've completed their photo story with embedded music and images and all that, we exported the video and put it into a PowerPoint presentation just to add that little extra level to it. So from there, they've imported the video onto PowerPoint, they made a nice snazzy title page, and then we asked some critical inquiry questions. So at the end of the day, the students were able to share something personal about themselves, identify with certain aspects of Alberta culture, and walk away with this project with a physical artifact. They have this file forever and can share it with whoever they want.
We had an idea in mind that we wanted to really make this.